Hey guys, Sports Nomad here. Today we are back in Greater Los Angeles at Santa Anita Golf Course here in Arcadia, California. So Arcadia is only about 10 or 15 miles just northeast of downtown Los Angeles, so we're fairly close. We're no longer in San Bernardino County as we were last week at Prado. So there's a scorecard for you guys to see, get some info on the course and whatnot. You guys know how we usually start our videos. So let's take a walk around and show you guys how the entrance looks. And for our sports news, guys, well, before I get into it, this course does have some history here. It was actually built in 1938, so when you find that out, you actually do feel like you're golfing at a historical place of significance. So that's a pretty cool fact about this course. It was built in 1938. First, it was a 9-hole, and that was in April of 1938, and then it became a finished 18-hole in October of 1938. So this is all before World War II, very much a long, long time ago. So it's very cool knowing that this place has a historical significance way before my time, that's for sure. And it's another cool thing is that it's right by Santa Anita racetrack. This thing is a very short walk from the racetrack, and that place does hold a special place in my heart too. My grandfather actually owns percentages of a few racehorses, and after he died, the very next race after he passed away, I know for a fact his horse was not the favorite, and his horse won. So that makes you wonder when stuff like that happens. Gramps passes away. The very next race, Shooter Shoot was the horse's name, and he won. And it really makes you wonder. So a special memory at Santa Anita Racetrack with that too. Yeah, guys. And for sure his horse was not the favorite. I'll tell you that. And it was really special, and makes you wonder when that happens. So here's our first hole, guys. This is called the Thomas. Don't know why, but very fine name. So we got 350 from the whites. And not the start we're looking for. But first hole, first shot. It's a breakfast ball. It's getting warmed up here. We're like a classic car. It takes time to warm up. So there's our breakfast shot. Let's go get our ball where someone claims it. And here's our lie. We got about 200 yards, and you can see the pin pretty much straight in front of me, and we got a beach to the right of it, so we do want to ignore that. So I'm going to take my 6-iron here and see what I can do. And once again, not the start we're looking for, guys. We're getting a little eager coming up, and kind of noticing a pattern from Prado, just like Prado from last week. It's kind of carrying over into this round. We're coming up, so we're gonna try to avoid that for sure. So I took my sandwich on this third shot. It was a shorter shot, and you can see myself ticked off from that one. I hooked it. Looks like I dead armed it, and that's something I do got to work on too. Is not dead arming those short shots. Really want to follow through. I feel like you should want to follow through. So there's my shot out of the beach. We get it out first try, thankfully, but it goes flying over past the pin. So now we got a putt from the fringe for our bogey. We're already on our bogey. Not ideal, but we have a putt. Look, could have been worse, so thankful for that. So we're going to line it up, and we got about 21 feet. See what we can do. Not enough gas, but a decent lag putt, that's for sure. So, very good enough for me. And now, I've been saying that I've been playing for a year, but at this point, I would say that we have a year and 2 months under our belt now. So, no more year experience. I will say a year and a couple of months. I should be a little better, but frankly, I do not play a lot. I just want to show you guys all the courses as much as I can here in Greater Los Angeles. So here's our second shot from the whites. We got 353, and there's our one of our playing buddies, Larry. I went by myself, and we got paired up with Larry and his son and nephew or something like that. And you want to talk about class? Larry Senior, right there, man, the epitome of class. You know, very motivating guy, very calm guy. Yeah, he helped me stay cool definitely during the round. All class, Larry Senior, shout out. So my second shot, I took a 6-iron with 175 left to the pin, and once again I hook it, and it looks like I'm dead arming it again, you know. And as far as my knowledge, dead arming seems that you're not following through with your trail arm, and I'm not sure if that's something you want to do on your iron shots. You know, I would assume for those long irons like a 6-iron, yes. So there's our third shot. I take the sand wedge, and we get a decent one. So we gotta look for par, guys. It's not an easy look, but we have a look. About 35 feet. So we're gonna line it up, and we're gonna need another lag putt. So let's see what we can do. And it does have some lag, but not a good line at all. Trail drips left, so we got about 5 feet for believe a bogue now. See if we could put it away. And took a peek, a little peek, but way too much gas. That's on the diamond lane. Now we have an even farther putt. Horrible putt, frankly, horrible. So now we've got to reevaluate, stay cool, and just try to put it away here. Just lining it up. Trying not to put too much on it. And a horrible putt. So that is a triple, guys. Not a good line at all. Thing just snapped right. Did not put enough at all. So we're 5 over on the third already. Not a good start, guys. Not ideal, but we're not good by any means. You know, we're just trying to play decent golf, going for pars, no hero golf. That's the goal here. So this is a par 5, 541 from the whites. And here's some views of the beautiful San Gabriel Mountains, and I believe that's Arcadia High School to the left. So nice views, open fairways. We need to take advantage. So there's my 3-wood I just got, my Cobra 3-wood. And looks like I opened up, I hit it off the toe. Not a very good shot, but I suppose it did travel a little bit, thankfully, but you know, that's all I could take from that. So we still got 221 from here. I'm going to take my 5 hybrid, and let's hope for something better. And that one does seem a little better, and I do look balanced at least, so we'll take that. So here's our fourth shot on the par 5, guys. I'm going to take my pitch wedge here. And we only got about 100 yards, so maybe this is a shot you do want to dead arm. I'm not quite sure, but let's see what we can do. And you see no dead arm there. I try to take it straight through, and I think I get too much ball. I burn the pin, put it on the freeway. Adios. So now we have our par from behind the bunker. I don't think this is considered a greenside chip since we need to get over a bunker, but there's our chip, and it's not bad at all, thankfully. So we get it on the green for a look at bogey. And our previous holes have been, I believe, doubles or triples already, so even a bogey we're going to be thankful for. You know, like I said, we're not good by any means, so, you know, bogeys are, I wouldn't say acceptable, but they're not going to be that bad. You know, it's one off of a par, and we have a year and 2 months under our belt. So take it with a grain of salt, guys. That's just the observation. And we took another peek, so that's a good putt, guys. So we're going to settle for a double bogey there and avoid any more drama. All right, guys, so first par 3 of the hole, we got 126 from the whites. I'm going to take my 9-iron here. Let's see if we can take advantage of a 3-par. And there's that dead arm I was talking about, guys. I hook it, lands in the beach. Rosarito, shout out Rosarito in Mexico. Really good lobster, really cheap seafood. Everything's cheaper. Place where everything's cheaper on the beach. Sounds good to me. Shout out Rosarito, Mexico. Love that spot. So we get out of the beach, thankfully. It doesn't go very far onto the green, but it's a decent out. We're out. So we got 20 feet for a par. Let's see what we can salvage here. And I would say for sure that's the best putt of the round so far. Very close. Little, almost touched the lip. And there's Larry Sr. Shout out. He told me I'm good. So, yeah. Settle for a bogey there and avoid any drama. All right, guys. So we got a par 4. This one's called Railroad. And I did play the blues from this one because you get to hit over the wash. And why wouldn't you want to do that? So I'll play from the blues on this one. Anytime you see that you can hit over an obstacle, I think you're automatically tempted to hit from there. So, yeah. All right, second shot. I'm going to take that new 3-wood I got. And let's see what we can do. Very hilly hole this one, but still open and beautiful. No doubt. And you see I topped it again, guys. Rolling Stones tops. Seems like that song is going to be a theme again for us unless we can change something dramatically and fast, because yeah, not good at all. So here's our 4th shot, guys. Our par shot, frankly. We got 200 left, so I'm going to take the 7-iron here. And I flare it left, and it looks like that came off of the toe again. So not what we're looking for, but it got distance. It got towards the pin. Thankful for that. And we top another chip, and there I am looking for where it went, and it dropped right into the beach. Not what I wanted at all. Not what I was looking for. So here's our bogey shot from the beach, and swing and a miss. You can see my face says it all. I got ahead of myself there. I think I saw my head and face come up before I even hit the ball. And that's what's going to happen if you don't stay down with the ball before anything. So here's our double bogey, guys. 15 feet left. And too much, way too much on it, on the freeway, on the diamond lane. Adios. So now this not what we're looking for, and I feel like all this trouble started when I topped that chip and it rolled right into the beach on the other side of that hill. So definitely gotta make chips a priority in practice, because I think that was the initial start of that mini meltdown on that hole. So for sure gotta work on those chips, guys. You need to get it over that bunker, or at least over that hill. Embarrassing. Alright, guys, so another par 4, 400 from the whites. And these holes got pretty cool names. And, unless you do research, you're not going to know what they mean, because this hole is named Hogback. And I don't see a giant hump in the middle. It doesn't remind me of a hog at all. But it's a cool name, so pretty sure you just got to do your research on the course, and you'll come to find out the reasoning behind all these hole names. So there's my second shot, guys. Took a long iron, and I guess decent. Decent. So here's our third. I'm going to take the 8 iron. We got 110 left, and it could be too much club, but the way we're playing, I probably do need some extra club here. And it's fair. It's fair and it's good. One of the better shots of the round so far. So we're going to chip from here, guys. Now this is a greenside chip. We need to get it up there. And we almost do, but just not enough mustard. And it lands on the fringe and just dies to the right. So now we got another tricky chip here. Got 12 feet for our bogey. And not enough mustard on that one. So maybe we're being timid. I did burn a lot of putts already. You know, put them on the freeway. So that could be a reason behind that, unconsciously. So I'm going to read this one here. Looks like we got 7 or 8 feet for a double now. Let's see if we could put it away. And you can see the course here, guys. Wide open, you know, no lakes. Plenty of just green everywhere. It probably is a good course to you know, get your shots down on. Everything's wide open, but I'm not taking advantage of that, obviously. So we do take a disappointing triple there, guys. So here is the 7th, guys. We got a par 4. I took the good old cube here. I just wanted to hear the whip. That club has more whip. It sounds like it has more whip, so just change it up a little bit, and it's a good drive. We got 180 left. I'm gonna take my 6 iron, and let's try to get it close. See if we could turn it around. And it looks like I got too much ball again. I think hooked right, but not boomerang, thankfully. There goes Larry Sr. So now we got 140 left. I'm going to take my 8 iron here. And this is one of those classic pitch shots. We got 140 left. We need loft, and we need accuracy here. And it's a little more like a line drive and flared right. So now we got a greenside chip for our par. Not ideal, guys. Not ideal. And not a very good hole, frankly, either. So let's see what we can do from here. We do need some loft on this one. You can see a theme on this course, guys. Here in Santa Anita is very hilly. The terrain is very hilly, and it's it's still beautiful, frankly. But if you don't have good shots and you're not accurate, you're gonna be hitting some blind shots and having to take peeks over after you make contact. So yeah, you don't want to be in that position. And not enough mustard on that putt, guys. So we got about 4 feet left now. And let's put this one away. And if we can, it'll be a double. And we do, guys. So I think anything double bogeys and down are going to be acceptable, considering that this round's not really going our way at all. So, you get a bogey, you're one off of a par. And you get a double, you're still within that range of knowing you're somewhat close and right there. So here's a par 3, guys. We got a par 3. I'm gonna take the cube again, and I took the cube because we got 181 here. So I was trying to be more smooth with it, and we flare it. I'm not taking advantage of these par 3, guys, not at all. So now we got another chip, and we're gonna want to get a little more flop on this one. We need to get it over the beach. And we top it, guys. Top it. It goes up like a ramp and comes back down. So let's get out of here. And not what you want, guys. Not what you want at all. And embarrassing, quite frankly. It's embarrassing, but that's the point of our videos, guys, is for me to try to help myself and hopefully to encourage anyone else that might be having similar problems, because now you know that you're not the only one going through it. And if you could just stay level-headed, then you know, you're more than capable of finishing the round. So we did blow it past the pin, but we did have a somewhat of a short distance chip, guys. So if that chip just sat a little bit, we would have had a good look to salvage a bogey. But uh, the ball didn't die the way we wanted it to. So now we got about 10 feet for a double, I believe. So let's see if we could salvage that. Yeah, and that took a peek, didn't it? So excuse me, we're trying to salvage that triple there, but it was a par three, so that's a dreadful quad, guys. Yeah, guys, and on that fifth hole, that was a 9, so I don't even know what you would call a 5 over par. If just a 5 bogey, I guess. You know, I've never even. I think that was my first time getting one of those and on video and having to publish it. So yeah, not good at all. So we're here on the ninth, guys, and we are only playing the front 9 on today's video, guys. So let's punch it out here and try to end on a good note. So I'm gonna take one of my favorite clubs, my 5, and maybe I should have lined up that one a little more back since we're punching out from dirt. From what I understand, you want to line the ball a little more behind you. So there's our third shot. That's my 3-wood, that new one I've been talking about, and we haven't gotten anything with it yet, anything good. So we gotta work on those two, guys. Frankly, we gotta work on everything for sure. But we get it over that hill, and yeah, we don't want any blind shots, guys. We do want to get over any hills we can, and have a visual on our target for sure. So I believe this is my 7-iron. Another top, guys, and you see my body come up. You know, not what we want. I think, from what I understand, we want our body to go forward, not up. So got to work on that. And this is a par 5, guys. So you know, this is a hole we could have tried to ended on a good note, but no, not going our way. We're not applying stuff that we want to here. So let's just try to have good shots from here on out. And that chip was not one, so we're still looking for them. So now here's our bogey shot, sandwich again. Anything but the freeway, guys. Just don't want to put it on the freeway. And that's what I was looking for. I wanted it to land on the fringe, and I thought it was gonna go left, but I think I just put a little too much on that for it to die left. So here is our double bogey. Can we salvage that? Good line, and we do, guys. So that's going to conclude the front 9 here at Santa Anita, guys. There's a scorecard. I'm going to write out my totals and everything because I already avoided that on our last episode at Prado over in Chino. You know, it's not pretty, guys, but we got to be honest with ourselves if we want to get better. I would think so. And if I can have one word that would describe the round, guys, it would be yikes. That's for sure. You know, my takeaways are everything. You know, not even all the drives were good, and that's one thing that I would say we're decent today. But other than that, we got to work on everything again, guys. Those long irons, those second shots with the hybrids, those weren't good. Those short wedges, short irons, the 9s, 8s, those weren't good. We did have some decent chips, but not enough to say that they were good on the round. So those weren't good either, guys. The putts, we had a few 2 putts, but not enough at all to put in the good at all, guys. So that's our takeaways, is everything, guys. So we need to work on everything. You know, try to be more mindful. You know, this game, I do believe, is definitely more mental than physical. So we got to have a clear head and be level-headed and just, you know, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll and try to hit good shots and then go from there. So that's going to do it for the front 9 here at Santa Anita, guys. And I will post the back 9 as soon as I can, maybe we'll have another course before that one, or maybe we'll post the back nine on our next episode. So we'll see from there, but for sure, it'll be around, no doubt. So thank you guys for joining me on the round, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next round. Take care.